I'm gonna wreck it. Rah! What's going on, everybody? This is Ryan A. Polk with the wrap up. Well, tonight I'm feeling like Wreck It Ryan is is the name for tonight because it's, as you can see for the review, it's going to be Ralph Breaks the Internet. And Wreck It Ralph, real quick, little going back a little bit. Wreck It Ralph was a movie that I just was just counting down for because me, I like video games, and when seeing those classic video game characters in the trailer, that was just something I just couldn't wait to come out. Then 6 years later, we get a sequel, and I'm kind of disappointed that I've seen it this past weekend, only because being the Disney addict that I am, I definitely should have saw that the weekend it first came out. But I've already done seen it. I'm happy I saw it, and I want to do my review on it. So now this is the sequel to Wreck It Ralph, yes, as we all know. And judging by the trailer, I feel like that if I was to go into detail and explain a lot about this movie, it would somewhat be spoiling it. But that's for those who have not seen it. But this movie, since it's Ralph Breaks the Internet, the name explains it. You got Ralph and Vanellope who leave the arcade to go to the internet after Mr. Litwack decides to get Wi-Fi in the arcade for once. Finally, he finally decides to get Wi-Fi after all these years. Why didn't he get it, man? During the 6 years of the break between Ralph and Ralph Breaks the Internet. But those are movies for you. And so Ralph and Vanellope, they travel to the internet, and I honestly gotta say, I really don't know which one is better because both movies were good, and this movie I will say this with this movie for those who haven't seen it yet, there will be times where you think about, okay, why are they not in the arcade? Why are they not at Litwax? Because this movie focuses on Ralph and Vanellope being introduced to everything that we use in the internet, such as social media, Google, eBay, everything. They're all new to this. They don't know anything about this. They just know arcades, and they just know arcade games pretty much on, and they're what's familiar in the arcade. And the voice acting was incredible. You got some new additions such as Gail Gadot and Taraji P. Henson, who are in this movie. Both did an amazing job. And then you also have the returning cast, John C. Riley, Sarah Silverman, Jack McBrayer, and Jane Lynch, who all do the voices of Ralph, Vanellope, Felix, and Calhoun. And this movie with the special effects was good in this movie, of course. They was good in the last one, so of course they're gonna be better. And then you also have like some internet games that are featured on here, which are amazing. There's one game in particular that that is amazing in the movie, and this movie also focuses on is more so of a deeper friendship and chemistry between Ralph and Vanellope. This movie, it was not boring. Wreck-It Ralph, of course, is not boring to begin with, but I was impressed with the concept and the plot of it because it kind of relates to what we're dealing with in the internet. Well, not so much what we're dealing with in the internet, but it's a relation to what we all use, which is social media and the internet, because that's what we all use now. And I felt like fitting that in to today's society was really good with Wreck It Ralph. Well, Wreck It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet. And Ralph Breaks the Internet, I definitely am hoping for a sequel with this. It was so good. They need to keep on pushing with the Wreck It Ralph franchise. I really do hope that it doesn't take another 6 years, but you may never know what goes on. So Ralph Breaks the Internet. It was very enjoyable. It was very friendly and also funny. Humor. It was, it didn't suck. Didn't suck at all. And for its grade, I give Ralph Breaks the Internet a a B plus, and for out of 5 stars, I give Ralph Breaks the Internet 4 out of 5 stars. So definitely go see this movie if you have not seen it yet, even though it's probably gonna be coming out soon, or if, since it might be coming out soon, you could wait for the red box. But if it's still in theaters around your area, do go see it. It is not a waste of your money, and I think you will enjoy it. So until then, this is Ryan A. Polk / Wreck It Ryan for today, signing off.